All right. So what are we thinking for a ticker today? What do we
The gang goes shopping.
the
Or
gang
Yeah,
goes
I was muted, but I said the
shopping
same thing,
at
Wei Chen. I
the.
said the gang goes shopping.
Oh, well, I guess that's a pretty strong
majority
vote.
rules.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my God, shows. Let's go shopping. Shows. Night market. Shows. Oh my God, shows. Big shows.
I wonder if this place will
Small
sell like
shoes.
net,
Automatic
sell, like,
shows.
net enabled shoes.
Probably. The one,
Like to tweet when you're walking?
yeah. In Shadowrun, basically everything is net enabled. Like your toaster, like keeps metrics and shit. Like,
As telemetry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a difference. I think Shadowrun has been more frequently updated. So Shadowrun is like created with or at least updated with the knowledge of the Internet of Things. But like Cyberpunk is like,
I guess that's true.
mostly
They
came
never
up in the
really
80s.
adapted to the Internet of Things concept, but kind of did. I mean,
Well,
if you
Cyberpunk
go
has
through
really-
2077, it kind of that. Also, it seems like that's what the data pool would be for, right? In 2045, it almost seems like it is accounting. Also, hi, Face King. It seems like it is accounting for the Internet of Things, but not really. It's
Well-
not like they say this is how it works, you know?
even in Cyberpunk Red in 2077, they still have this kind of like 1980s look at the internet. Like I
Right.
don't really
It's
feel
true.
like they've updated that.
They kind of didn't. That's true. They changed how you work it, but they didn't really change how it appeared. Though the most modern concept they adapted to is the concept that everyone has the Twitter, the data pool Twitter.
Yeah, and that well, yeah, I guess. And agents feel, I think, more updated than they were in 2020. Like
It's true.
they've introduced the idea that everyone has like a smartphone.
Right.
Or a burner.
That's
Well,
true.
yes, some people are still living like they're, drug dealers from 30 years ago. Surge.
Yeah.
Hey, when you actually pissed off several gangs and a corporation, it kind of makes sense.
Because that's true. Shadowrun happily accounted for the Internet of Things, where my critique of Red, if I could point at one thing, it would be that the internet seems weird and unexplained in Red. Like, they kind of say what people use it for, you can infer what they use it for, but they don't really tell you the scope.
I assume to use like a data pool, you'd have to be within like essentially Wi-Fi range.
No, they make it sound like you could just access whatever data pools you want in the city. Like, there's like everything has a. Basically, they're making it sound like the entire city is bathed in Wi-Fi, and you can just your agent just works as long as you pay your bills, so to speak. I am stroking out. Why can I not find my books? Oh, because they're right there. Okay.
I was looking through my stuff before I started running my Cyberpunk game on Thursday, and I realized like an hour before the game I'd accidentally deleted all of my Cyberpunk Red books.
Oh.
Whoopsie doodle. That's not good.
I don't think you can delete physical paper in my situation.
You can. That's called book burning.
But I
I
wasn't
like to
able
pretend those
to.
don't exist.
I wasn't able to find another copy of the Elves Online PDF, so that was a great loss.
That is truly is a loss for the human race.
Oh, I have it.
Well, it's there for free on their website, so.
That's true.
I couldn't find the link for it.
Uh,
I was searching through, but I couldn't
Are you
find
for one?
So
yeah.
so as context, Elves Online is the fictional MMO that has gripped Night City and possibly America by storm, possibly the world.
What is this? Sword
And
Art
there-
Online?
Basically,
there's like a full for in the PDF on how to convert all of the money into gold and how to like what it costs monthly to play and all of that stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
they changed
we-
the fucking skills too much, so you have to like use another character sheet for your Elves Online character. Like they merged some skills and they broke out some skills. Like I don't know what.
Oh,
what
so
they-
you'd have to like track it on a Google document or something. Oh,
yeah,
that's
basically.
kind of weird, but I get it. You'd think that they'd give you a sheet for it if they did that.
I
Did
think it's
they-
a sheet that overlays onto your current sheet.
Yeah, there is a shit,
Oh.
but you can't use your normal sheet for Elves Online character. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, that
But-
makes sense because it's the fictional character.
Oh yeah, but you know.
Fictional characters. Fictional characters.
You know, the funny
It's-
thing is
it's
the
a-
sequel to Cyberpunk is Mechton.
That's true. Isn't that like a post-apocalyptic or something?
No, Mechton is basically the Cyberpunk is considered the apocalypse. It's called the Cyberpunk age, and then like in the next century it becomes
Oh,
the Mechton age.
Don't say that. You're gonna bring out all the Orwellians in chat. Orwell was right. Anyways, let's begin the session. It has been a day, an entire day since you have basically challenged the entirety of the Slaughterhouse Gang to battle. You know nothing about Cyberpunk. Okay, here's the crash course of Cyberpunk. The corporations rule everything. The government is beholden to the corporations, and gangs rule the streets. Yes, I know that sounds like modern day. But
Okay, so you played like a few hours of 2077. So
oh, then you know everything.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
Yeah. 30 years.
It's-
30 years
it-
behind
it's-
that, yeah.
yeah, it is 2077, except the Netrunners don't do the same thing. That's
Yeah,
pretty much the only.
Netrunners. Yeah, Helvy's right. Netrunners work differently in 2077, but otherwise it's basically the same. Gun feel, the way the gang like the way the gangs look and everything like that pretty much still holds.
yeah, with all
No.
the heavy cyber augmentations.
Though we don't get the pompadours and cowlicks of 2020. Sad face. Because people ask me, so did Silverhand always look like Keanu Reeves? Nope. Big ass cowlick. Whitest boy you know.
Got like a mullet.
They don't mention. Yeah, he's got this weird cowlick mullet thing.
Yeah, the 80s hair metal thing going.
Yeah, he was basically like the. Oh yeah, he's an integral part of the Cyberpunk canon. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he died in 2021-ish. 2020. No, it's 2023. Yeah, air quotes around died. I have my camera off, so you can't quite see the air quotes.
That's why I was doing it for you.
Um, and by died, I mean he was shot in half with a shotgun.
Yeah. So you can see the argument, but he survived. And
He got better.
he got better. So it's been a day since you challenged the Slaughterhouse Gang, in the condo, and you killed a bunch of them. You even killed the newly minted Billy DeButcha, their premier boogeyman lieutenant, and
He still doesn't have the arm because I still have that mounted on my wall.
that is true. They didn't recover anything. You pushed him right back.
Yeah, no, Billy DeButch's like signature cyber arm had like a chainsaw thing.
Yeah.
And no, after I killed the first one, I put that on my wall, and they never got that back. So they couldn't make a new Billy DeButcha with a chainsaw arm. He had to use a machete, the pleb.
Yeah, Slaughterhouse is a very infamous Night City gang. Their graffito takes the form of a knife with the words "thrill kill" around it. Sometimes blazoned on it. It kind of depends on the artist, but yeah, they are the hardcore slice 'em dice 'em melee gang in Night City, or at least one of them.
They used to be top dogs of the combat zone, but not really much anymore.
Yeah, their days as leaders of the combat zone have ended.
I mean, we had a part to play in that.
Yeah, that's true. And so it is the day of the meeting, and you're unable to get a hold of Aurora because you do get a hold of her. You get her on the phone, but in the background you hear, "Aurora, we need you for this project. Aurora, put down the phone. Aurora." She's like, I'll talk to you later. And she just doesn't get back to you.
Uh-huh.
Her manager still wants pictures of Spider-Man.
I was about to say the same thing.
Ray Reginald Renoir.
Voiced by J.K. Simmons.
Indeed. It's pizza time. I actually had little Caesars the other day, yesterday, and it was good. Is that a sign of the apocalypse? Enjoying Little Caesars?
Well, it's hard to truly make bad pizza. I had it once. It was a place called Salvatore's, and they had their pizza tasted like athlete's foot. That was the only bad pizza I've ever eaten.
But yeah, it's the day of the meeting, and I it's been a while. Which fixer did you make the night market with?
Winchester.
Winchester.
Pretty sure it's Gavin, but
I 99% sure it's Gavin, but we have to hear it from the currently muted
Winchester,
LV Niminen.
you're muted, by the way. Yeah.
I bet they like went off to take a piss and didn't tell us because of Anna.
That, and also, I wonder if their power disconnected.
I hope not. That would be poopy.
Like, it's like on the phone. Yeah, they're deafened and muted.
Oh, that's not good. That infers that
You good?
No, it's on Streaming Chamber. Oh, no, that was you.
Yeah, that was you. Yeah. It's been technical difficulties day, so
1 sec. Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean...
Okay, we're good? We're good. Alright. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's Gavin.
I'm 99.95% sure it's Gavin.
I'm 100%
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. So then you get the word from Gavin that there's a convention center in the University District where it's gonna go down tonight, and he slides you deets, credentials, places to park, a good burger joint in the same building. He gives you all the information you need.
By good burger joint, how good?
Uh, he says that he was able to eat a burger while sober.
Damn, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely means it's probably kibble buns and Scott burger.
Y'all have to give me a minute. I ordered food before the power went out, and now the lady can't get in the building, so I have to go to them.
Alrighty.
Right now or okay, yeah.
Yeah, it'll take me like 10 minutes. I'll be back.
10 minutes.
Cool.
Where do you live? Like in a mansion?
Well,
No,
I
I
mean,
don't
you
live-
have to.
Okay.
You have
I
to
have to
account
actually
for
walk
the
to them and go
puzzles,
back.
Oh.
because you have to find the horse key in order to open one gate, and then you have to find the clover key for the other one, and it's a hassle. We really should have hired the guy that made the Ashcroft mansion.
I mean, he was doing a good deal though.
Well, he probably
2
worked
puzzle
for
doors
cheap.
for 1.
Do we have time to fix our armor beforehand or
I can easily do that in about an hour.
Yeah.
I could knock that out in about an hour.
yeah. I'm going to give my armor to you to make sure that
All right. Since I'm, and also remember you heal your body and damage.
Alright, my body. So
Yeah.
grand total of 5 points back.
Yeah, for me it was 7.
Don't start
Probably
any
not.
fights, you feisty kids.
Yeah, I'm going to give a break to my two teammates.
Okay. Let me just throw out 3 basic
Okay.
tech rolls for the armor.
I need to play Horizon Zero Dawn now that it's gonna be like on sale and on Game Pass and stuff. Okay, yeah, those are all good. Those are all very good rolls.
And Dino and Mirage.
Yep.
Oh, make sure to roll for my armor too.
I already have. You were the 26.
Excellent.
All of them were passes. Even the failure, even the red one was still a pass.
Well, I mean, yeah. So over the day, people come up and drop by and pick up their armor, and Dino's quite impressed by his. But Mirage looks at her patch job and she goes, "You can clearly see where I was shot.
Let's go.
So
This
it's
is a
not-
terrible
not
weld
good.
job."
I go, sorry, I was running out of plates.
So is it just cosmetic thing or?
It's completely cosmetic. Yes.
Okay.
I said it's completely cosmetic. I was running out of plates. I had to improvise.
Penalty looks like shit. Okay. I'm going to notate it.
I said, bring it back tomorrow, and I can patch it up 100% after the night market. That's what I tell Mirage.
She accepts that and nods. Okay. I can work with that. Besides, the execs we're under their suit anyway, or the executive lieutenants or employees.
Team
Most of them
member.
have self-double anyway.
Most of them do. Their tailor is probably loaded.
I like how in my tech bag I have screwdrivers, bigger screwdrivers.
I want to check the news. Like, is there any like news reports on the situation we had with Slaughterhouse?
Yes.
The library search
There's.
or
Well, I mean, so what kind of news reports? Are you talking about corporate news or local news?
both?
In the Militech news feed, there's a lot of questions. What type of funny juice am I drinking? I'll answer that in a second. There are all sorts of questions, or there's a. Right, let me reformat. I got my squirrel. There is a headline that an AV has gone like off course. It was holding a bunch of chew fuel, and all of a sudden it goes off course, and then it goes back on course about 3 hours later before the jets arrived. Or rather, before the jets like took action.
Sounds like another batch of edge runners.
Because essentially, they have in order to avoid them just blowing up AVs for no reason, they have a grace period where they allow you to go back en route. Because after that one time when old man Jenkins fell asleep at the wheel, you know, we had to kind of change the rules.
Poor old man Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
He never saw the heat seeker going right up his tailpipe.
Yeah. They still maintain a mural to this day.
No,
As for local news, yeah, you see that nestled upon a bunch around a bunch of other it's a mixture of combat zone and like the suburb combat reports. It's like battles that were like witnessed and what bodies were collected or went missing or stuff along that. You see a blurb about how there was this a slaughterhouse siege at a condo building that was fought off by executives of a unknown corporation. The report says that it was in some kind of stockholder meeting, and Slaughterhouse tried to kick the door down and then got repelled by security.
ooh, that's a good cover story. Slaughterhouse knows the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At least
But-
like seven of them made it out alive when they ran.
That was no stock meeting. That was us selling one of their gang members' arms.
Any other questions before we get going?
Oh, I'm back.
Just
Excellent.
Yeah, no more questions.
Okay, then, Face King, what type of funny juice I'm drinking? I'm drinking like 2 or 3 different teas and Kraken rum.
So you're going pirate on us?
Dude,
Gonna wait
I've been
for-
drinking rum since before you knew me. Yar har fiddly dee. Being a pirate is alright
Also
with
about-
me.
Over 1 year ago, you were drinking rum. Since we knew you like 1 year ago.
Yeah, I've been drinking rum for years.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm saying.
Like,
Yeah, but next thing you know,
exclusively
you-
rum.
Next thing you know, you're gonna ask me where the nearest British naval vessels are.
I mean, if you're volunteering the information,
Yeah, there should be one coming around port in about 3 days.
All right.
we'll hop in the sloop and take care of that. But yeah, so you have the deets for the University District Convention Center. That it's in a one of the many high rises of the University District, and the entire floor seems to be like dedicated to that like one convention hall, but it is like split up into different like 4 different sections.
I did just get one question. Are we going to auction off the Cromble data, or are we going to, or is Gavin going to like point us to a buyer?
It's a very exotic item, so it's being held for a private auction that it's being facilitated by Gavin.
Okay, good.
Loki Lost, welcome. In love with Far Cry 6. Right on. I think the last Far Cry game I played was Primal.
Pretty bad note to end on the series.
What are you talking about? They're still making games. They just released a new
Yeah.
one.
Well, I mean for your experience with the franchise.
Oh.
Yeah.
I liked Primal. I thought it didn't have a lot of features, and it was mostly a Ubisoft collectathon vaguely trying to be a history game, but it was fun.
You got to hit things with rock.
I got to embrace Monkey. And
I've been playing a bunch of it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're playing Cyberpunk Red, which is the sci-fi mercenary role-playing game of stealing cars, fighting gangs, and trying not to get gacked by Trauma Team by accident. Because a lot of people are like, hey, we have these giant shotguns and rail guns. Why don't we just go kill executives? Holy shit, Trauma Team's all over the place.
That doctor has a heavy MG.
Surgeon has a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Yes, it does have a dice system. It's D10 plus stat plus skill. So these guys are trained in all sorts of different skills and apply their wisdom to not get killed. Speaking of not get killed, you guys know that there is the convention or the night market being held at that convention center at about let's say 7 o'clock at night. You have the better part of the day, which seems like Surge is spending fixing armor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to spend most of it in the hospital.
This isn't one of those games you win. You just do a little bit every time.
Yeah.
Then yeah, actually, that's something you're able to do over the better part of the. Well, actually, I don't think you can off and on hospital time. I don't think you can just check in the hospital and get healed.
If I remember correctly, you got some speed heal before that, Helvey.
You did get speed healed. Yeah, you have speed heal.
I
So
also have like broken ribs.
Oh, the broken
yeah,
ribs.
that they can fix. Yeah. I was about to say healed. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, the broken rib. I could see why you might want them to look at that.
Yeah, a shattered rib cage.
I believe they either charge you 1,000 or 5,000. I think it's 1,000 to reset your ribs.
Ooh.
In one day? Hot damn,
Remind
that's a good deal.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Thank you for the follow. Chatty is a nice Enil? Ine? Ine?
Nice
is
nay.
nice nay.
Yeah.
That don't say that 5 times fast. Oh boy, you'll hurt yourself.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna drive the limo myself there.
Do you have base 10 in driving?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'll drive my stolen mafia car.
Do you also have base 10 in driving?
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm pretty sure all of the
'Cause-
party has at least base stamina driving.
Because at first you might think, oh well, is it that hard to drive a car? No. Is it hard to drive against California traffic? Yes.
Oh, California.
Especially because it's space age California.
Yeah. So I guess what is this place's weapons policy?
There when you get into the building, there's this giant like security check where they attach a it's like a magnetic bolt that they add like put onto your gun that basically makes it so it's only able to fire in extremely specific conditions, and they say this is for your safety and for the safety of our patrons. You're only able to fire against a verified threat, and smart weapons will also have a difficult time unless that you have a clear target. Thank you for complying.
They do this to all of our weapons?
Well, any that they like find on you, because they have like sensors that they're scanning. If you want to try and sneak something past, let me know. But for the most part, like anything that you have on you, they're gonna probably find it and go, I'm sorry, I gotta put both on this.
Can I try to put my my gun in my hidden holster and try to just sneak it in?
Yes. Hidden holster, does that give you a bonus, or is that a DC I have to beat?
It says it can be concealed without a check. That's all it says.
Roll me a concealed check then. And I guess
Okay.
I roll reveal.
Conceal reveal is the same skill, so yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
That's what it's
saying.
worth.
Is you're rolling the conceal part, I'm rolling the reveal part. They do not find your gun.
I'm gonna ask what they do about the takedown rifle I have.
They don't seem to recognize it as a gun and just wave it through.
Okay. I guess they only recognize guns in certain levels of construction.
And for those of you that have like big ass melee weapons, such as the Highlander, Helvi Niminen, is this a Kanabo day or a longsword day?
I think the Kanabo has been permanently affixed to the wall.
Yeah?
We're pretty much only in broadsword territory now until I find someone else's cool sword and take it from them.
Hmm. So it's not really about effectiveness; it's just about how cool it looks.
Yeah. I mean, they're both equally effective. So
I
it's
mean,
style
that's
of-
arguable because a Kanabo would be theoretically better against heavy armor.
Yeah, but
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, the system doesn't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. If only the game.
That's
recognizes it.
true. The system doesn't. I don't know. Keep an eye out for the weapon the weapons guide that's coming out next year. That
I don't know if I want them to distinguish between piercing, bludgeoning, slashing, and all that.
well, no, it's like they would just have to like retroactively add a trait to said weapons. Be like, weapons of this class get this,
Oh.
weapons of this class get that. I think that would work.
Yeah,
Oh,
you could
hi,
add, like-
Uncivil.
You could add like armor piercing to a Kanabo or something.
And you?
No, I was just saying like if a game designer wanted to, that would be
Yeah.
a less way. No, I don't think the GM's gonna let me have Surge make an armor piercing Kanabo.
That would be funny though.
Unless.
Welcome, Alpha.
Well, yeah, I would actually need to have Surge look into something and do something with the Kanabo. I'll put
So
that on the
Helvi,
back
are
burner.
you when you're in the convention center? Are you moving with everyone else, or are you just by yourself?
Well, they can follow me if they want, but I have a list. I have a mission to achieve, things to tick. So I'm not wasting any time.
Well,
Right.
neither is the person that gets in your way. As a very large man gets in your way and goes, "Oi, hey there," and so he's wearing full like a very large business suit, and this man is like 7 feet tall, and he's at least like 2 feet wide. He is a very large man, and it's like if you took the regular person and then you just like scaled them 150% in Blender, like that's basically what this man looks like.
What was? Oh, well, go ahead. I'll wait for him to say what he's gonna say.
Look like you have a lot of money there. As he looks over all your bling and blang.
I kind of motion around and say, "Do you have any idea where you are? There have to be 300 guns around you."
Oh, I'm not robbing you now. I'm letting you know I'ma rob you later.
What was the place's policy on violence? Like, am I gonna get thrown out if I hit this guy?
Yes, because they are not a security threat. They have not. In fact, you would become a security threat if you started fighting someone.
just murk him outside.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to face him down and, just tell him, like, why not now?
Well, he just outright says, like, I went through the security briefing through the front door like you did.
Then I guess then I'll say, all right, then let's just walk out the front door. We can do it now.
Oh no, I'm not hitting you now. I'm hitting you later. You see, I got aspirations. I got my own list of things to do. You know, I'm trying to become the strongest man in the world.
I'm trying to look over if I have it. What do I have? If I have anything that'll be useful here. Does he look like he has cyberware?
For lack of a better word, yes. He is quite yoked, which you think there might be cybernetic assistance. He looks massive, which means that he might have some kind of frame. And huh?
So on the grenades in this system, you can pull the pin without letting it go off. Like you can hold it and just pull the pin, right?
Correct. They're assuming that you that it has a countermeasure to prevent idiots from pulling the pin by accident.
Well, I mean, I can pull the pin and hold on to it, and as long as I
Correct.
don't throw, it won't go off.
Right, because basically, in order to remove the pin, you have to hold down a trigger, and you're able to put the pin back before releasing the trigger, because releasing the trigger is what starts the countdown.
Yep.
All right, then
The spoon rules all.
Then I'm gonna pull out one of the EMP grenades and just like hold it and put my finger through the loop. And stare him down.
The turrets will rip you apart if you fire that off.
They're gonna get you too.
I can swallow a bullet or two. Can you, hacker lady?
Let's find out.
All right, face down.
I'm gonna have to put some luck into this.
You know, so much for like you having a laundry list and you need to do something. Yeah.
Yeah, if I die after waiting like 3 months and 45 in-game days from this is gonna that's be a little
Just
disappointing.
say you could have just walked past this guy.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think the character would have. I've been pretty consistent and not backing down, even when I should.
True.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. You will role play to a fault,
That's true.
and I think that's admirable.
That's a legitimate character. That's a character trait. Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember to add the extra one reputation we got from the
Yeah, we're rep 4.
yeah, we're 4 now. So cool plus 4 plus D10.
Yeah, you guys are becoming like a local legend. Every now and then you get like shitty jobs from up and coming fixers that you have to turn down.
I'll throw 2 luck into it. Let's see if this works from the phone.
Oh.
That's not good.
Rolling our D10.
That's 10.
Oh, but he also rolled garbage. Not as garbage though. If you get a 1 or 2 on this D10, then you win.
Oh!
Got him.
God. Oh, it's a
Oh my god.
mix up. Yeah.
Well,
You
it's a
guys-
tie.
So the two of you just stare at each other for a while, and then finally a guard walks over and goes, you're kind of blocking traffic. Can you guys resolve the? Can you please go to the hall? We need you to go to the hall. Thank you." As like massive man turns over like, and he goes, "Okay, I was just a suggestion, you know. I'm over here."
Yeah, I'll move on. Noting that I now have to go everywhere strapped to the nines.
Indeed, and he just kind of monolithically glares at you as you walk past him, and he doesn't stop you. He just stays still.
There's not a sleight of hand, is there? Is there a sleight
There
of hand in this game?
is, but I struggle to remember what skill that is. I think it might be conceal object.
Yeah, I think it's conceal reveal object again. I think it is. Let me check. No, there's pickpocket. There's pickpocket.
Oh yeah, there is
Intent.
pickpocket.
Yeah, pickpocket.
Is there a pick? Why have I never
There
noticed
is.
that before? We can.
And I'm shit at.
It's right below pick lock.
Yeah, so my
Wow.
idea of skywarding him by putting a grenade on him and having the turret shoot him, it's not gonna work.
Oh my God.
I'm not that good.
So
No, you
dramatic.
can't. You can't do the reverse pickpocket with grenades yet, man.
Oh my God. Are
The
you
fact that
playing
you could
Fallout?
use Fallout tactics in this is amazing.
Yeah, so I'll go back to shopping and just we need to get trackers and tracers so we could just throw like trackers on people. But yeah, I'll go back to shopping.
All right, you do so, and there's a little bit of a Night City uproar as, oh, it's just a quiet part in the track. Okay. And so there's a little bit of an uproar as you go in, and you see a slurry of nerds and exotics and such, because there is a night market happening on this floor, but it seems like there's also some kind of like anime expo or something happening on the same floor.
It's not a bad cover for night market.
As there's like all sorts of like cosplays happening there. It's quite a congested conventions floor, you see. Quite congested.
Any primetime players here?
Roll me
Well,
perception.
they wouldn't be the presidents, would they? They would be other.
Yeah, they'd be
Slash
like
anime.
they'd be other characters, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
You,
they'd
you never know. There might be like a Reagan walking around.
Yeah, perception.
He was a movie star.
True. A bedtime for Bonzo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well,
You look around, and if you you're more focused on the like there's like a fox girl exotic that's in like a sailor costume that's like twirling a wand around, and there's a group of, you assume, are street gangers in like very cheap costumes, like they have like masks on and like very fake looking costumes on. They're just walking around, but you don't see anyone that you'd say is a primetime player.
Yeah, perception of 11 isn't bad. But
It's
yeah,
not bad, but you don't find any primetime players.
odd. I'd assume this would be their kind of shindig.
what about a booth? Like, is there anything that particularly interesting that they're selling in the night market?
Oh well, you
What?
haven't quite got to the night market yet. What?
Ah, okay.
Well, did you? It depends. Did you go Helvy's direction or did you go the other direction? Basically, did you see Helvy get accosted by a giant man or not?
Yes.
If the answer is no, then you went the other way and you went straight to the night market, and you would find mostly electronics, a couple of gadgets. There's a guy selling like bootleg BTLs, better than life chips that are used with the rigs. He also has the rigs. There's a guy selling Funko Pops. He might be in the wrong floor. Stuff like that. What are you looking for specifically?
Well, I guess I haven't got there yet. So since I'm
No. Well, what's the answer? Did you or did you not see her accosted by a giant man?
I guess I'll be following Helvy. Yeah. So yeah. I guess I'll.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you're currently in the middle of an anime expo.
Yeah.
I guess I will try to move through the crowd.
Roll me evasion.
I was about to say I was probably going to get pickpocketed now that we told you that skill was there.
Correlation isn't causation.
Okay, I'm going to put another 2 luck into it.
Do we have to roll it also?
Yes. Anyone that followed Helvy has to roll. Oh, everyone followed Helvy. Okay.
Yeah, no, I had to roll because I went to the because I asked specifically questions about the convention, and I wouldn't know that if I didn't follow Helvy.
That's true.
Yeah, I trouble with with phones. I may have rolled twice by accident.
That's
We'll
fine.
just take the first roll.
Then yeah, you guys work through the crowd, and it's actually a especially large crowd, as there's a lot of younger folks, there's like gangers dressed up, there's people dressed up, and all of a sudden you run into a kind of older man that's wearing, for lack of a better word, it's a costume off of the like latest hit show on the telly, or is it the telly or is it the Tridio? I'm failing my cyberpunk knowledge. What do we call television right now?
Screens? I don't know.
Or do we
I have
just
no
still
idea.
call it television? I think we still just call it television.
I think we just call it
Television-
TV.
Yeah, TV was
Yeah.
already around before the split.
Yeah. We know what. Yeah.
Well, I mean, so say we're in 2077 and we're going up the elevator. What do we call the thing that we get our news from? Like, because there's this giant screen. Like, will we call it the telly?
Yeah, we watch TV.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, it's just a TV.
I feel like because it's the future, we need a future word like Blizzark or something. Oh, I was watching the
I mean-
Blizzark today.
TV's already existed before, like, the split from the regular timeline, so...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's true, but that doesn't mean they still call it the telly. Like, you never know. The future's weird.
Well, there's the scream sheets, which are how
Well, that's
most people
different.
get their
That's
news.
that replaced newspaper. We don't say newspaper anymore in Cyberpunk. We call them the scream sheets.
Because the machine screams at you when it prints them out.
Loudly. Well, no, it's they're called scream sheets because they basically, whenever you walk near the machine, it just basically screams the signal out, and you get it.
Yeah.
In fact, what a lot of medias will do is they'll bypass the machines in order to insert their scream sheets so that people get their news.
What is the guy doing? The guy in the tree costume.
He's walking around. He's making sales. He's getting the latest copy of Magical Kitsune Girl 6.
Is that Gavin?
No.
It just seems like a Gavin thing to do for some reason. Like I could totally
No.
see Gavin.
When you see Gavin, he's dressed like Sly Cooper. He
That's even better.
He pretends not to recognize you, but he recognizes you. You can see it in his eyes.
This is kind of like the old guy who dresses in like the schoolgirl uniform.
It's like such a deep cut reference that most people don't get it. That's Gavin to a T. Because so Gavin Nelson is for the audience. Gavin Nelson is a old school netrunner turned fixer that deals in programs, BTLs, information, and he was also there when the new net was formed. And
Better Than Lives, or are they brain dances?
Huh?
Are they any brain dances for sale?
I'm failing my lore. Aren't those the same thing?
Yeah, it's just everyone. Yeah, the rigs. Yeah,
I thought brain dances were slang for BTLs.
Brain dance is like.
they're officially called brain dancers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think. Wait, no. I know what a brain dance is. Isn't that like prison? Isn't that where they like?
No, they make you do brain dances like in prison, but brain dances are like a virtual reality where you experience.
I thought that's what a BTL was.
I think that's the Shadowrun version or
Shadowrun,
something.
Yeah, Shadowrun.
Wait, is that Shadowrun? Have I been saying Shadowrun terms this whole time?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I haven't. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to revoke my Cyberpunk card. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that was.
Okay, brain dances. Yes, they have brain dances.
Anything?
I have failed as a Cyberpunk player.
Anything interesting?
Oh, absolutely. They even have stuffs.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely judge you based on what you get.
I was going to get the latest copy of Machete.
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah. I will then walk up to Gavin and ask, so show me where the best stuff is at.
He's in full Sly Cooper garb, and he looks at you and goes, I don't know, but I suppose there might be a guy in the next area that could tell you, you know, over there.
Oh, like, wait, I'm confused. Is he pretending not to be himself, or did I mishear something you said?
Yeah, he's pretending not to be Gavin Nelson right now.
He's pretending to be a Sly Cooper fan.
He's currently dressed as Sly Cooper from the video game Sly Cooper.
I'm just gonna like take 3 steps back and take a pic with my agent and just gonna say, yep, I'm gonna need that. And then I'll go.
Reputation -7.
In the top left of the screen, it says Gavin Nelson will remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
This
have
is
to
a-
work on my memes. I've already rolled pretty poorly on memes before, so I need material.
This is the point when Kevin is trying to fuck us over from now on.
I mean, I'm pretending you don't. He pretends I don't exist. I pretend he doesn't exist. This is a nice feeling for once, where I'm not being chased by one Vincent McNaughta. Oh wait, is he here? Shit.
I don't know. What's your? Hold on. What's the best out of the three of you? What is your best luck?
I have 6. I think
I
it's
have
6, 6,
6.
and 2.
Really?
Yeah, I have 6. Yeah, Wei Chen doesn't like luck.
That's true. Fair. I mean, to be fair, it's a perfectly valid dump stat because if you don't use luck, you don't use luck. Like, it's that simple.
I just feel like techies need luck because when we screw up, it costs us a lot of money.
That's true. As you're walking around the expo floor, you hear, "Fancy meeting you here. Hello."
Who's he talking to?
I'm just gonna turn around.
Aren't you moving in a group?
Yeah, I think we're moving in a group.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Vincent.
I am a Christopher Walken impersonator. I am not the leading NCPD detective who has a huge penis, Vincent McNaughta. I am Christopher Walken. Hello, stranger who I've not met before. Hello.
Wait, which anime was Christopher Walken in?
I'm a fan.
You're on a stakeout?
No, I'm a fan of the expos. I don't know of what stakeout you're mentioning. I do not know what you're talking about.
Alright, good luck. See you later, Chris.
I'm just gonna say.
Let us know when you bust the Tamagotchi smugglers.
the hentai dealers. Yeah.
And I'll just hold up a copy of Machete and I say, I just wanted a copy of Machete.
Theoretically, I would be onto you if I was some sort of detective, but I'm not. So I'm not onto you. But if I was, I would be onto you. Have a good day, citizens.
Bye, Christopher Walken.
Cause he's wearing more of a suit and he's just kind of walking around, and then he turns around and starts walking away. Christopher Walken's walking.
Do we see the Animaniac scene of Christopher Walken eating a sandwich?
No. I'm a bad anime scene. I don't remember. I'm a bad fan. I don't remember that. I don't remember that scene.
Yeah, no, there was I was like, hey, on your way in, say hi to Christopher Walken. Hello.
Because I remember the hey lady guy, who I also forget the name of all the time. I know the name, I just don't remember it at this moment.
It was literally like a 2-second scene in the show
Oh really?
of just Christopher Walken eating a sandwich.
So they had that guy multiple times. He was a bit of a staple, oddly. He was like the one character that the Animaniacs were repulsed by.
Speaking of which, are there any Animaniacs cosplayers here?
No, a lot of magical girls, lot of weird anime characters that you can't really place. There's one guy walking around that just has like a giant hamburger as like a head, and he's wearing like some weird circus costume. It's very inexplicable.
Is that Mayor McCheese?
What, is this Space Station 13?
My instant thought is Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, I'm surprised your brain went to Space Station 13, because if I said there are clowns walking around, then yeah, I'll praise the hunk mother. Space Station 13. Wow, I've been saying BTL for 40 episodes.
Nope, you've only said BTL this episode.
No, I've always called it BTLs.
I don't think it's ever come up before.
Yeah, we haven't dealt with Braindance that much.
No, one of the first episodes we did Braindance.
I think you called it a brain dance because
Yeah.
I've never heard of BTL, and I knew what you were talking about in that first episode.
Huh.
I only know BLT.
Memory's fickle, man.
Alright, let's gonna move on to yeah.
Bonk, horny jail.
Well, let's get out of this anime convention into the actual night market.
Yeah.
All right, you
Before,
find your way into the night market, where, as I said, it's kind of a completely different scene as you go through the doors and you check with there's a guard at the door, but he just said, hey, can you scan your agent here so I can see you're allowed? He scans his agent. You scan your agent. He goes, come on in.
Yeah, I'm gonna start going from table to table, trying to find everything on my list.
You sent me that list. Let me look at it. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna start breaking a shit ton of ice. Super glue, Hellbolt, Kraken, Dragon. Wow. Okay, you're going for the big ticket shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't get it anywhere but a night market, so that's what I'm looking for. I think I could get super glue like just anywhere.
That's
I don't
true.
think I need a night market.
You could just get super glue and Hellbolt from a machine. They're like hacker man machines around the city that you could just get one from.
Yeah. Yeah, everything else I pretty much got that I want. Yeah, the big things are Kraken and Dragon, one anti-personnel, one anti-program. And then I know we've come across a couple of 3+s for the boosters. I didn't know if I'd be able to find another 3+.
You
So-
would, but it would cost a bracket more than the typical program. So if
I
it
think
was
all-
100, it would be 500.
I don't even think the boosters are that expensive. They're like less than 100.
No shit.
I don't have the book. I can't get access to the book, so someone else would have to look that up.
I literally haven't touched the net running session before, so it's taking me a little bit.
It's right after Friday Night Firefly.
What's the section?
I'm in the new
That
street
guy?
economy.
Yeah, you can
Because-
just look through the new street economy and find the table.
Because
It's
you
a
were
booster.
saying a Speedy plus 2+. You're saying a Speedy 2 was 100, so that would mean it would be 500 for the Speedy 3.
Well, I think the Speedy's actually. I think the boosters are actually cheaper than 100. That's why I was.
Oh, Speedy Gonzalez is 100, yeah.
Okay, if it's 100, then that'd be 500.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm looking
Uh,
at lists you sent, because you were very sure that the Speedy 2 was 100.
Oh, yeah, I should have looked at my own list. You're right. I did say that. So that would make. Uh, yeah, if I can find all of these items, then I will buy them.
Oh, absolutely. They're all around the floor. In fact, most of the ice you get from one particular guy who's this he's kind of a larger gentleman, and he's got basically Cheeto dust, kibble like Cheeto brand all over his he's got kibble dust all over from like kibble chips. And he sells all sort of ice. He's got like I got it at I got everything. I've got the dragons that go rah rah. I've got everything of the ice.
Yeah, I'll kind of like look over his list of items and say, is there anything you have that you're not exactly advertising?
I mean, yeah, there's stuff for the customers, the heist guards, the great guys, the alphas, but very restricted. Yeah. I only bust that stuff out for the night markets. If you see me there, then I'll sell it to you.
We're in the
at
night
a
market.
No, midnight. When it goes midnight, super restrictive.
Okay.
Only the
Uh,
greats.
Yeah. Well, if he doesn't have anything like that, then I'm going to quickly distance myself so I do not get secondhand Cheeto.
The great Cheeto plague of 2040.
Oh, I need to shop around and find someone who wants to buy Cromvolk and some other.
No, Cornbrook is being auctioned.
Crumble's being auctioned off by Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin's handling that. That you have a couple hours until that happens.
Oh, okay. I must have not heard that. Okay. Oh, well, then I also have those 3 other onion programs we got from the collector to get rid of.
You find a particularly shady individual that is a rat exotic, and he's in a trench coat and he's sitting at this booth that's basically bare except for it has a little sign that says "Will buy info in Comic Sans."
Yeah, I'm kind of questioning if I trust the guy, the rat exotic. That seems like a little foreshadowing.
Well, see how much he's paying.
Yeah, I'll see what he's pay. I mean, you know, you can't be picky if he's the only one buying.
I mean,
Is his
he's the
name
guy you
Tony?
noticed. There might be other guys.
Um,
Is his name Tony?
No, his
Tony
name's
the
Greg.
rat.
He's Greg the rat. He's Greg the info rat. I chew it. I chew into the information like a fine cheese.
Have we heard about this particular info dealer? Like, you see a big name?
Hold on, let me. This is,
I mean, generally, info
you-
you wouldn't like. If you know that guy's selling all the info, that's like bad for him.
yeah, it's true. This is somebody you'd have to like be in a particular circle. Hold on, let me look at a reputation. This sounds like a reputation thing.
Yeah. So is it roll 1d10 and under it? We know him?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think this is a roll a 1d10 thing.
Do I roll it or?
Yes. If you're trying to ascertain his reputation, then yes.
Got a 2.
Yep, you roll a d10. Okay. Well, what? Yeah, you've heard of this guy. He's a info broker that works kind of on the fringes, and he's known for being a night market regular.
It is legit. Yeah, I wouldn't tell how he a little bit fringy, but you know, he does. He's not a phony.
All right, then I'll I'll try to sell the 3 pay data to him.
Did I give you numbers for them?
No.
Okay, then. Do. Wheel of Morality, turn. Tell us the motive that we should learn. He offers you 1,200 credits for your pay data. Says, this is the best I can do.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Excellent. Say, 'cause you're such a good sport, I've got something for you. And they pull out a shard, and it has, and you can tell that it's just a plain shard. He hasn't really done anything to it except insert data into it. He says, these are the rumors of the day.
Yeah, I'll slot it in and see what it says.
It's a long list of data pool articles. I'd say about 20 of them. And a lot of it's kind of noise. It's just sensationalism. But hidden amongst them are 3 stories of interest. Biotechnica is establishing a, for lack of a better word, a biolab is going to be erected in the marina as a semi-aquarium structure that will be open to the public as a tourist attraction. And this is supposed to happen within the next 5 or 6 years. The second is that the primetime players are looking for a group of edge runners that have a particular description, and it has a couple identifiers, but it states that information can be sent to specific sources, and one of them you trace back to is a site that is held by the primetime players that on the data pools that pretty much just says, have you seen these people? And it has a message box to report these people. And of course, it's a public forum, so there's a bunch of trolling and memes in the comment section.
Yeah, someone else is gonna have to make a note of this, because I can't write.
I'll note it down.
Okay.
My member has a site that.
Okay, and story number 3.
Is that a chihuahua has gone feral and has used its cybernetic laser eyes to get out of its kennel and is rampaging around the South Night City.
El perro loco.
El perro loco.
Which would be funny, except for South Night City is full of docks with Chew 2.
No, that makes it even more funny, in my opinion.
Yeah, there's likely to be a small mushroom cloud very soon.
Chihuahua powered mushroom clouds.
No ankle or car is safe.
But no, that sounds like something the Valentinos would know something about.
It does.
Mainly just because I think they're the ones who were codified as El Perro Loco. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna message Pedro about information about. Ask Pedro about information concerning El Perro Loco. Or Padre about that.
Yeah, well, Padre indeed says yes. One of the families in the block has lost their dog. Why would you know?
I just say, info dumped from a broker, is all I say.
Ah. Wait, what did it say?
Something about Chihuahua with laser eyes.
Allegedly has laser eyes. That, I might have a job for you tomorrow.
Sounds good, Padre. Close it. Like, hangs up the agent and said, I'll fly to everyone. You know that about that dog?
What about it?
That we just read about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Padre's might be offering us a job about that.
We'll worry about it after the night market.
Yeah. That just sounds like a fun little. Sounds like a fun little adventure. Chasing after Chihuahua with laser eyes.
Yeah.
Chihuahua Borg.
Well, I mean, it's hard to find an organic Chihuahua these days. You usually find the synthetic Chihuahuas, and they're secondhand. They might have cybernetic attachments like laser eyes or grenade launchers. You never know.
How crazy does the Chihuahua have to go before they call in Max Tack on the Cyber Psycho Chihuahua?
I don't know.
Well,
'Cause-
it's a combat zone, so.
It's the combat zone, so it goes semi unreported.
Yeah.
The other thing would be, is there a Max Tac veterinary division?
You know, that's a really good question.
Because it's not uncommon for pets to be borged up.
Yeah, that's actually so they would theoretically have their own like veterinary division.
Like animal control, like Max Tac animal control.
Yeah. And the thing is, say someone borgs up their horse, right? And then that horse might get a hold of a Gatling weapon that's meant for a tank, and suddenly you have a horse that's galloping around with subdermal armor and a Gatling laser, you know? I feel like you need a specialized unit for that.
Or an airstrike.
Did you say that in 2077 where they drop in the helicopter just start you just are like mowing a building apart?
Is there... I guess I'll browse through the rest of the stalls. Is there anything that, like, jumps out? Well, not jumps out. Hopefully there's nothing that jumps out. Is there anything interesting?
I mean, define interesting. What are you looking for? Is there something that you're specifically looking for?
No. I think I
Because-
got everything. I think I called out everything I was specifically looking for. I was just seeing if there, not to miss anything, if there was something particularly unusual or interesting.
Huh. Yes. There is one booth where there's a old lady sitting in front of a crystal ball, and you pass by her and she's like, I can see into the future.
I'm trying to I guess I'll kind of look her over and see why she was given a stall in the night market. Like, is there obvious reason?
Is she
So
like one of those Zoltan machines?
Well, no, it's an actual old lady that's like sitting there with a table, but so she has a crystal ball, but there's also this like, so there's a chair you can sit down. In fact, there's a couple of chairs in case there's a group of you, and there's a machine that's clearly wired up to the crystal ball, where it seems like a chip emitter. So like when she gives her fortune, she can like send a chip to it and it ejects a chip for you. A shard, rather.
Alright, I'll sit down and say how much.
Yeah, sure, I'll sit down.
50 credits per person. 50.
50 Eddie.
Alright,
Here you go.
Yeah, I'll sit down.
Yeah.
50.
I am using many games at many times.
Hmm?
Yes, it is. Eurobucks. Yes. Your fortune, I begin to see into your eyes. Tell me the names of the subjects of this fortune telling. Tell me the names.
Business.
Helvy?
Yes, yes, yes. The next name.
Wei Shan.
Wei Chen, very good. Yes, next name, third name.
Surge.
Yes, all three names have joined into the crystal ball. I shall, yes. I see many things. I see
Wait, is she a
Yes.
Borat?
I see violence. Yes. I see violence. And is she Borat? No. She is a you would say she's of Eurasian descent. Um it's really hard to tell because of what happened in that corner of the world in the 2020s. But she seems to be European of some kind. But not Borat. She definitely doesn't rings as a Prompter player. I see violence. I see a war. I see. Yes, I see 3 warriors standing in a field of bloody roses. Yes. I see them. I see death. A lot of death. Also-
Anything new?
Huh?
Can you tell us something new?
Well, okay, smartass. I can tell you that one of your friends shall betray you. Yes. One of your dearest chumbas or chumbatas. They will betray you. Accept your fortune, have a good day, and a little shard like pops out of the reader.
So, you're saying one of our tombs will betray us? Oh, okay. Sounds like a Tuesday.
Well, like, do we have any friends other than Gavin? Like, I don't even think we have friends.
We have
A
Gavin.
couple of you have like friends. I mean, it's hard to count you can't really count your fixers as friends. But I mean, a couple of you have like contacts and people you hang out with like off screen.
Oh, okay.
All right. That's interesting. I guess I'm just going to wait for the auction to start and make sure it went out smoothly. Our stuff to be stolen.
What was that?
I'll just wait in the night market for the auction to start, so that we can make sure it went out smoothly.
All right, you go to a section of the night market where there's a myriad of guards, and they say, sir, I'm gonna have to scan your credentials for you to pass this door.
Yeah, I'm going to hold out my agent for him to scan.
He scans your agent.
Yeah.
He says, "Come on through. It should be starting soon."
Oh, the auction?
Yeah.
And he lets you through the door, and into this back room where there's a myriad of, like, they're almost separated seats. Like they're booths where you sit in, and you see that there's a brain dance harness where you're able to like put it on.
Alright.
I'm gonna do a check on the brain dance harness to make sure, I'm not gonna end up like some
Right.
famous assassinations in Night City.
Go for it. That would be a cybertech roll. All right, you take a look at it. You go, it seems to be a simple harness that will transfer your consciousness to a semi-remote server, not really, kind of, and will allow you to partake in the procession. It doesn't your harness doesn't have any badness to it.
Okay,
No.
so it's not spiked.
Yeah, your harness is not spiked.
You want to go ahead and check out all the harnesses?
Fuck it, why not? All these are pretty decent rolls.
Yeah, you walk around and you check the other harnesses of your compatriots, and they are also not spiked.
Yeah.
Do we just want to establish the crit fail 18? That's way chat.
No, that's healthy, yeah.
Who cares? I stick in the one I checked first and sit down and pop it on. Say, let's just watch the show.
Yep, let's jack in or
Chipping
Whatever.
in, and so you find yourself in a digital room where there are a bunch of like vague they're like vague humanoid shapes. They're of they're like RuneScape characters almost, where they're standing there around a table, and there's a similarly low polygon character that is wearing a black suit, says, "And the bidding shall start." On the item known as Project Cromwell, recovered months ago by a Edge Runner team. You may place your bets and auctions on your pads in front of you. Thank you. And he sits down, and everyone starts. A lot of the different characters, there's about 30 or so at this table, and they start kind of furiously working at the consoles in front of them at their seats.
Is there a seller button?
I'm sorry, what?
Is there a button where I can just declare myself as the seller, as a seller?
No. There's
Because
there's only
We don't-
like a readout for bidding, and there's also a little like report button in case like an emergency happens.
I'm just not gonna bid.
Fair.
Yeah, why are you gonna buy your own stuff?
yeah, we're not gonna bid.
Yeah.
And also, phantom bidding is just kind of faux pas.
It's true. And to be fair, you're not the only ones not bidding. They're of the 30 or so characters at the table, only about 20 or so are actually bidding. and that is of course not counting number 31, who is the character in the black suit who is running the auction. Input?
Anything unusual about the hero who's not beaten? I know that they're like digital representations, so I guess we can't really see much about them. So
I was about to say define unusual.
why are they not beaten? But beaten in this, yeah.
It's pretty easy to explain.
Yeah.
They're just not interested in this data.
Ah, okay.
This isn't what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Then we'll just sit and wait. Yeah.
I'm gonna see how much they share about the data from on the bidding screen. Like,
It basically is a series of pictures of the Project Crumble, which is for the audience a Soviet full cybernetic suit of armor that was employed on an oil rig that this party had to face, and it has a full-on like rocket pod on the side, and you see a full 3D representation of this suit, but the actual data involved in the training and creation of this suit is not available until you buy the data.
okay. So they know some of the basic specs of the Borg, but nothing more.
Yeah.
People not bidding might have better Borgs, for all we know.
Yeah.
I mean, Krombolk was kind of a patchwork pseudo Borg.
Yes.
Or they're the feds trying to bust us.
I mean, a full-on Borg doesn't even have any, like, body. It's just like a brain and brainstem in a box.
Mm-hmm. So what's the amount right now? Like what's the selling price that they're
One
reaching
second.
right now? Okay.
The answer is
Drum roll.
about 14,000 plus eddies.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the best we've gotten so far on Payday.
It's not quite Mafia jewelry money, but still pretty damn good.
Yeah, our perspective
Well-
is a bit limited on money since the Mafia incident.
It's not Mafia jewelry level, you know.
That's like saying any car is not Lamborghini level.
Yeah.
We made so much money off that Mafia jewelry, it's not even funny.
But yeah, the bidding is still like in progress because quite a lot of people are still like bidding on it, and there's still time. There's at least like 10 minutes remaining, so there's going to be a lot going on in that time frame.
I'm just gonna also check around, make sure nothing else kind of crazy is going on.
It's hard to do that in this realm.
Yeah, if you wanted to jack out and like just watch over like physical space, we could stay jacked in.
No. I mean, it's basically just a little facelift because you can kind of see through the brain dance sometimes.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it explains the brain dance zombies in the street.
can we check out mid bit in? Like, can we just check out right now, or
Yeah.
are we locked? Okay, yeah, I'm going to check out and yeah, inspect the physical world, and let my teammate handle the digital places. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. You check out and start looking around, and you see that there is uh, a myriad of people in different booths, and no one seems to be up to anything in particular. In fact, you struggle to see anyone else that isn't attached to one of these brain dance harnesses around their cranium.
Does anyone look like they are net running? I'll throw in the perception.
Okay.
Hold on.
You start checking, and there is one person that has like a cyber deck in their lap.
Does it look like it's on?
Yes.
I'm going to approach their seat.
And do what?
Like, are they in the brain dance right now?
Yes, they have a harness on.
I guess I'll peek over to Cyberdeck to see what's going on.
It is a electronic device that has lights and buttons, and you're not really able to get much else out of that.
I mean, in a brain dance, we can still talk to each other.
Yeah, you could just kind of like shake my shoulder or something, or tell me to look.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to shake Helvy's shoulder and point her to the person with the Cyberdeck. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
if he lets me know, I'll scan for an architecture to see what they're doing. Because can you net run remotely? You couldn't net run remotely across to a server that was somewhere else without like getting fried by rabbits, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so whatever they're doing has to be in this room, like 6 to 8 meters away.
Correct.
Okay, then yeah, I'll try to see what they could be connected to. You have to give me a second. I have to type this out with a phone keyboard, so it takes us.
It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, good.
My power did come back on just a couple of minutes ago, but I do
Good.
not want to turn anything on yet. That's a 10.
There's signal at the very top of the room where there's a large like relay machine. Where there's a architecture.
Are they defending or are they attacking? Is the question.
I guess we'll find out.
Well, we don't want to wait to find out, do we?
Yeah. Yeah. So, like once you check in, we'll know, right?
Do you want me to pull out of the? I'll just turn over and ask. Do you want me to pull out of the BD?
No, I mean, it's just a question of like, is there, looking at the person, is there any sign, whether it's obvious that they're like security, or because they're not hiding the cyber deck, it's just like out in the open, right?
Yeah, it's just on their lap.
Yeah, I don't want to screw with it because I don't want to lose the auction, so we should just watch over them. Because, like, what are they going to do? If they start screwing with the auction, we're right here. We can start, you know, hitting on them. So, and I have a bunch of protections against, like, anything a netrunner could try to do to me. So I'll go back in the BD and watch the auction while y'all can like remain in physical space. Cause
Okay,
like
yeah.
like my cyber deck is protected. I'm insulated against like fire, so I'm not too worried about what a netrunner could do to me.
How many exits are there in this room?
2.
2. Alright.
Yeah, y'all should just cover both exits.
Yeah. Make sure that if he pulls something, like, you know,
All right.
react before he runs away. Yeah.
And also, I just realized both Wei Chen and I are the only 2 people in the party that have a weapon.
Why did they? Oh, I may have cut out because I was trying to get food. Did they take the sword?
They locked it.
Yes, they locked it up.
I mean, I can still brawl at like a. Oh, maybe it's only 2d6. I have guns.
They have bolts in them.
Yep.
Yeah, but everybody's. Oh, that's right. Y'all snuck guns in. Yeah, I'd have to go melee, which would not be entirely effective because I don't have I don't have a body of like 8.
Yeah. I'll sit at the farther of the 2 exits, and Wei Chen takes the closer of the 2, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because it'll take me around to assemble. It'll take me around to assemble my weapon. Because I can't do it right now without alarms going off. I guess we'll just sit and wait now.
Yeah.
Okay, time passes as the auction continues, and the bidding increases by about 5,000, almost 6,000 credits or Eurobucks. It keeps moving up. I keep teleporting to Traveler Land. I apologize.
Is there
Yeah.
any way? Is there any way to like? I'm kind of not sure even how to ask it. Like net running in a BD. Like, because we already ruled out you can't.
Well, no,
This
you
person
can't,
can't
you
be-
can't remote hack. Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever they were doing would have to be in the room.
Right. It would have to do with the infrastructure that's in the room.
So they could. There's no way to screw with the bidding.
There is one way.
They can. Oh, go ahead.
They can screw, since all the buyers are in this room.
Oh, I thought there were remote buyers.
There are.
No. Oh, there. Oh.
Yeah, so they couldn't
Oh.
even pick up all of the buyers.
Yeah, you're right.
They can steal their own copy of data and make it, complicate things.
I guess there's no way to like try to find out in the BD who the netrunner in the BD is, because they're all digital representations.
Heck, half of these people could be netrunners.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything we can do until they make a move, because they may be legit, they may be security. There's just no way to know. And if we if we try to jack into the architect or do something, we're definitely gonna screw this up.
Now let's just wait for the money to roll in.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not doing anything if they have to wait until it kicks off.
Okay. Time passes yet again. As the bidding continues and it moves up essentially another 10 grand. As bidding continues and bidding finally stops at essentially 30,000 credits. Eurobucks.
I just imagine
And-
Edna and Eddie on the currency.
Yeah, now we are getting closer to gangster jewelry.
No, we're at the same tier.
Well, so you don't get the 30,000. About 10 grand's gonna get cut off for the venue and facilitating the auction, and then there's probably the 5 grand cut of the fixer, and that leaves 5 grand each, assuming that you're splitting it 3 ways.
Works for me.
Well, yeah, I guess in theory we are screwing out Ayumi, but they're kind of gone anyways.
They're across
You mean
country.
with-
They're off having aerial battles in their giant flying plane.
There's no way to send Ayumi the Eddies, so
Yeah.
That's true. There isn't cross country internet yet. Because the black wall doesn't appear until what, 15,
then-
20 years?
even then, the black wall doesn't cut off. I said that black wall is just enough for them to start building more infrastructure. Even in 2077, they're still stuck with an intranet, like a
Really?
citywide intranet.
Really?
Yeah, no. If you actually like look on the internet, like the Google searches and stuff, you can see that they there's no way to access any pools outside the city.
Huh.
Like all the pools are internal.
Oh wow. So it really is just like bound. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's just that now you can safely run across a city.
Well, we'll figure something out if he
Right,
comes
but the
back and
grids
operates
aren't
back.
interconnected anymore. Interesting. Okay, so that means you can't sit in your Night City apartment and raid Eurasia. Okay.
If you raid Night City, you have to stay in Night City.
Okay.
At least that's how it is in 2077. Now you have to do it all in person.
So we're about 2 hours in. How about we take our 10-minute break?
Alright.
Yep.
And then we'll run for about another hour and a half.
Mhm.
So
I need
let's
to check what my next shift is anyway.
Yeah, I got back on my PC, and you can send me whatever you wrote down.
excellent.
It's just one line.
We shall
Oh.
return.
He said a lot more than one line. That's why I was asking.
No, but the gist is that the primetime players, they have a website and they're looking for us.
Oh, okay.
And there's two more. One was the laser chihuahua, and the other one was the aquarium opening up in Night City in 5 years.
Yeah, but does that concern us?
Unless we want, I don't think we want to get known as the aquarium raiders. So no.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. So my note is the cream of the crop. Yeah, it's not everything, but it's the most important things.
Is there a non-horror diesel punk RPG? Like I know there's
Um,
like Call of Cthulhu.
I was kind of looking into Viking Death Squad.
Is it Diesel Punk?
I don't know. Apparently, it's based on the Black Sabbath song War Pigs.
Well, I mean, diesel punk is just like supposed to look like the 1930s, 40s, 50s, and kind of like the trains and the trucks and the kind and like the zeppelins, kind of looking like that, but like also futuristic.
Some kind of World War II RPG.
Well,
Oh.
it's not really World War II. It's kind of like, I mean, it's similar to steampunk, except like the aesthetic is different.
It's like it's like a generational step beyond steampunk.
Yeah, and it is more of an aesthetic than like a system or anything. I
Yeah.
see it on Modifius's page. I don't know what Viking Death Squad is though. What is it supposed to be? Like it looks like Viking stuff mixed with like future stuff.
Yeah. It was just something I was looking at, and I thought might be Diesel Punk. It might not be, because Diesel Punk to
No.
me screams more Mad Max, frankly.
Yeah, Mad Max is kind of a like it has some diesel punk elements to it. I think more so the first one is not so much, but like um the Fury Road has a little bit more.
Okay, so this is a wasteland, low orbit, poison forest, warlands. It seems more like it's immortal Vikings, cybernetic cars, and demonic legions, screaming with heavy metal.
I mean, it looks kind of fun.
I just might grab it just because it's. I'm a Sabbath fan.
I like some of their stuff, but it's not like my thing. I don't
Yeah,
like.
no.
I don't dislike it. It's just I don't go out of my way to listen to it.
I'm more of an I I'm more of a heavier I'm more heavily into classic metal.
Yeah, I like a lot of like classic rock, and then like I like some progressive rock. I've never been super into the really heavy stuff. The yeah, like I can't think of any really heavy stuff like I've ever listened to a bunch. I've listened to stuff like uh Dragon Force and stuff, but that's all progressive rock.
For me, I've listened to Sabbath, Maiden, Iron Maiden, um, Judas Priest.
Yeah, I mean, I like all of those bands. I like some of their songs, but I don't know that I'd ever listen to an album.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to their like if it's on, like I'll listen to and enjoy some of their like number one or some of their top hits, but I wouldn't really enjoy listening to their like all of their stuff.
I mean, there is one album where you have to just listen all the way through with Judas Priest, Nostradamus, since all the songs link into each other.
Well, but it doesn't mean you have to listen to all of them.
It.
You probably
I said
should.
you don't,
Yeah.
but I said the end of every song, the end of one song is the beginning of the other.
Oh.
Like they just, like if you're actually listening to this in a concert, they would just play the whole thing through in one go. Yeah, I might pre-order that. I have a few things coming in. I have Crypto the Devil Lich coming in as well. There's Actung Cthulhu. I guess that might be Diesel Punk, but it's more horror based.
Well, yeah, Cthulhu, most of it is set like around World War II, early 20th century.
Yeah.
I'm not really that into horror.
Yeah. I said that if that's your definition of Diesel Punk, then Actung Cthulhu is definitely Diesel Punk.
Take out the Cthulhu part and make it Octoon.
It's like Lovecraftian Diesel Punk. It's like high tech. It's high tech Cthulhu Nazis.
Fallout is pretty Diesel Punk.
It doesn't have a lot of diesel in it. I always thought it was more retro futuristic nuclear punk, if anything.
I don't think there's a separate genre for like the nuclear stuff. Because it's not just about diesel, it's about like the curved body shapes of those like you look at cars from the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something that's present in Fallout.
Absolutely.
Like, and the Band of Brothers, like their Zeppelins are totally Diesel Punk.
Oh, they have a Spectre, the board game. Can be number one. Um. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I mean, Shadow of the Demon Lord Godless is somewhat in that realm.
All right, who's step 2?
I'm bleeding out, man. Um. Yeah, I mean, we've just kind of been waiting for the shopping to be done.
I mean, what other shopping did you need to do?
Nothing really. I have a video copy of Machete, and I'm about to be a few shot.
I did. When I was looking through what I wanted for the night market, I did make a whole spreadsheet about how I was going to set up, I think, 2 cyber decks.
Oh yeah,
Right.
you might need to get another cyber deck.
No, I have a 5 slot cyber deck I took from the Netwatch lady, and it's not to like slot in with; it's to hold programs in case I need them. Like they're not things I normally need. They're just like if like we go into a situation and we have foreknowledge that something's going to be up, then I might take them.
Uh-huh.
But
Just so you
I'm
can.
planning on going like triple sword, super glue, hellbolt, kraken, dragon, wavebreaker, which is the +3 backdoor that the dolphin gave me, and then the +3 speed, which I don't know if is a +1 Speedy Gonzalez or if we got a name for it, or if I should come up with a name for it.
It's just a +2 speedy.
Super speedy.
Oh, that's right. It's
Super
+3 speedy. Then yeah, it would be super speedy. Super speedy Gonzalez. Oh no, the +1 would be Sleepy Gonzalez, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if you could find a +1. If you could find a poor quality program, it'd be Speedy. It'd be Sleepy Gonzalez. And instead of a dragon, you could get like a gecko or something.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, this does mean I created a list like my normal deck, my backup deck, and then unfortunately Buddy Cop Ask and I think a couple of other programs from the Netwatch person are getting thrown in my deck free slot, so they're just like on little chips. So Buddy Cop he's
Right,
gone.
you're retiring Buddy Cop?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he, just like a lot of cops, he's in it for the pension, so time to sit back and enjoy the work, the pension.
Oh wow. But yes, the auction goes on for another hour, and finally, yeah, you get notified by Gavin that the auction is completed, and you're entitled to this to a cut, basically.
All right, 5,000.
Yeah.
All right.
Again, assuming that Helby cuts it evenly.
Did that
No,
Netrunner
I've
make any
just
moves?
I've decided today that I'm gonna start screwing you all over, like just now.
So it's one of those things where if you screw us over, you know you're dead.
Yeah. Like, we know where you live, and we got the guns. Yeah. Like there's no way you're gonna live through like a day.
It would just be another thing on our to-do list.
Yeah. And it's on top of the list. Yeah.
I love how it's not like we earned this information. It's like we will hunt you down and shoot you.
I mean, we did just commend me for playing Helvy as not giving a shit about this kind of thing like an hour ago. Threatening is definitely not the way to go.
Nah,
No,
I
it's
said
not
it's just that.
threatening. It's telling you what will happen if you do something like that.
I
We're
said
not
we.
threatening you. We're just letting you know how it's gotta be.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing is just that, frankly, Hel- Helvy just wouldn't screw us.
Yeah,
Too much.
I haven't screwed y'all before.
Too much has gone into this.
Yeah. If you want to play PvP right now, yeah, be my guest. But yeah.
Yeah, then we'll split it up. I'll send the money over.
Either way, we're entitled to compensation.
Yeah.
You got mesothelioma too?
So is the
What?
brain dance session is it over?
Yeah, it's over. You can take that off now.
So the person with a net with a what's it called? A cyber deck. So what's his deal?
He gets up and he starts putting his stuff away and walks out.
Didn't make any moves, so
Not that we know of.
Yeah, we'll have to let him go.
eh. No point. Real, like I said, was it worth? Because if we actually screwed up that auction, Gavin would have been really pissed. Because that's a good chunk of change that Gavin got from this.
Yeah.
Alright. Are we heading back or what's the plan?
Oh, Surge! Instead of giving you your 5K, I can knock 5K off of what you owe me.
Yeah, screw it. Why not? Unless because I've already done about.
Yeah, I have you. It was originally 10K. You have 7K left. This will give you 3K or 2K left. You can
Yeah.
just like do something to the Kanabo or something.
It's easy for me to repair this. This all.
Yeah,
So-
so I'll just take the 5K and then you can. And it's 2K left.
Sure.
Nice.
Heck, I could even pay you the 2K now.
Well, I was either that or you can just upgrade the Kanabo or something. When you
Well,
have
I
time.
probably will have another cyber deck to upgrade as well.
No, I'm not gonna upgrade the 5-slot deck. I'm never gonna use it. It's just there to hold programs.
I was just thinking, if you want another slot to hold the program.
No, you already upgraded my cyber deck.
I was referring to the storage one.
No, I don't need that.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Are we heading back?
I guess. I mean,
Heading
anything else
back
you want to
where? You're all
the
together.
main night market?
Yeah.
No, I'm headed out to the parking lot to find this guy because I'm pumped and ready to go.
Oh yeah, the asshole.
Are you going to let us tag along, or are you going to go
You
there
can
alone?
step in as soon as I start dying.
Okay. So right away.
Just
Well, no, we said that we got all our hit points back because we went to the hospital, or did we say something else?
You got a speed heal, but you get
I
all-
didn't.
You get all of your points back with a speed heal.
Speed heal. Do I? I don't, what, it's whatever the
the
CS
biscuit
is.
hit
Speed
you
heal
enough goes
just
to
ups
speed
your
heal.
rate. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well
so-
then, yeah. If it's that, then speed heal I think is twice your body stat,
Yeah.
which puts me at 13 hit points.
Yeah.
So not in fighting territory.
Yeah. So
Just let me murk this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we may just have to zero him.
Frankly, I just don't want to deal with his shit. And I have.
Well,
And-
let's go out in the. I have a plan. Let's go out
Oh.
and find him. If we find him, if we don't find him, then we'll just have to. I'll have to wait till later to get rid of him. But if we do find him, I'm gonna try to fake him out like I'm gonna fight him, like honorably fight him, like we're gonna go at it, and then y'all can just shoot him.
You go outside and you do not see this man.
Can I like? He's physically obvious. Can I like ask around, like if people saw like where he went?
A Shaquille O'Neal looking guy.
Yeah, this dude's is like 7 feet tall and like
Yeah, you
400
you
pounds.
walk out at one guy and you say, "Hey, did you see the huge man?" He's like, "Oh yeah, there's some big ass dude. He walked that way. Yeah,
Which way?
that way down the street. You know, down
Okay, cool.
let's go
down
look for him.
Flamingo Street."
Go look for him.
This is where we need someone with a sniper rifle and a scope.
I have it.
Oh,
As
that's right. You get that.
It's probably in your car, right?
That was my payment for the dolphin job.
Yeah, but it's probably in your car, right?
No. I keep that on me.
Oh, okay.
What?
My shotgun is basically pistol sized. Like a Militech Crusher is not huge.
All right.
It's like smaller than a sawn-off shotgun.
Dinky little shotgun.
Alright, well, I guess we'll keep
Yeah.
killing. Yeah, we'll follow the lead. Yeah.
So I'm gonna load up Brain Taker.
You keep walking down the street and you don't see him, and soon enough you hear the boom 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 of bass as a car full of piranhas starts rolling up on you, and the piranhas are a gang of thrill seekers, punks, losers, take your pick. And
What is?
yes?
I was gonna say, what is like the probability here that we get in a shootout with them? Is it like 95%? Like,
I mean that's on you, boo.
okay.
I still have 3 frags.
I was about to ask if we could just start throwing grenades, but like I guess we have to wait to see if it actually turns into combat first.
Let's take a step to the side of the street and just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assemble my rifle. Just chink.
Wow, life is extremely cheap to you all. Are you sure you're not all cyber psychos?
Well, we
What is
have
personal
we
safety?
have hits out on us by like 3 different gangs. So if a bunch of punks start coming up, then like we gotta think about like what could go down.
Yeah.
We're just getting ready for a fight. And if these guys want to fight, then they get a fight. If they don't, they don't. It's as simple as that.
I mean, yeah, in retrospective, you just kind of did say they were just driving up, so like,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
We're
in
in
the
Night
combat
City.
zone.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not in the combat zone.
No, you're
Oh,
in the
never
cover
mind.
block.
I didn't think about that. I will.
Yeah, we're
I
in the
will
University
retract,
District.
I will retract
Yeah.
my previous statements.
So I mean, if the piranhas try some shit, they get. We could fight them,
Yeah.
but Really?
Like there are PD drones like above you floating around.
Plus, people walk around in the university district strapped up all the time. Me putting together a rifle is nothing new.
And so one piranha like falls off the car and starts stumbling around and goes, "Hey, you guys, you know where we could find a flesh joint, you know?
A flesh joint. A
You
flesh
know,
joint's
you know, strip joint, you know? Bro? Got me, bro? Strip joint?
I'm just gonna point the nearest one. There's gonna be a bright neon sign point at it. Just the brightest neon sign with a girl on it. Just
Gotcha,
point at
bro.
it.
You're awesome, bro. Have a good day, bro. And he gets up on the car as it's like slowly rolling away. Goes that way, that way. The big sign with the whale on it.
I mean, to each his own.
And
Yeah.
they kind of just roll away like.
I mean, if
'Cause
that's
they're-
his thing, I have a bunch of aquarium
Not
data
going
to sell him.
fast.
But didn't you already have exclusivity on that? You already sold that off through exclusivity. You can't quite pass that around.
Well, this guy, what is this guy gonna tell other people he's into whales?
He just said so.
Yeah, I guess he's not really shy about it. Never mind, I won't sell him the whale data.
Did they find a big guy?
No. You do not see the large man.
I mean,
We just
either A, we scared him off, or B, he just forgot about us.
I
Or
no, I
C.
think he's waiting to jump me later.
yeah. So I guess we should all take one car and yeah. How's that sound?
We should get- Well, I mean, if we leave our car anywhere, it's gonna get trashed. So, I mean, I recommend you just get Mirage here or something.
Well, I'm pretty sure I already gave them the day off, so I don't think that's.
Ah,
an
shit.
option. Yeah.
How about we
Uh,
just ride off in a convoy?
Or how about this? I'll take your car, Serge. You take my car, and we'll like switch them in a day or two.
Does the big guy even know that which car you're in?
I don't know.
No.
But
Yeah.
if you... Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Like,
He has
yeah.
never seen you in a car. The only time you've ever seen this man was in that corridor.
Yeah, no, he would. If that was the case, then he would actually just associate the mafia car with you.
Okay. All right. Well, then I guess it's time to go home.
All right. So do we want a convoy or?
I mean,
Yeah, let's
Convoy. Let's go in convoy.
let's keep it in a convoy for now.
All right.
like, kind of, but like we're all going different directions. Like I'm going into Little Europe. He's going down into the Glen over to the combat zone, and you're like,
Yeah. For the sake
You're in
of
the
our
executive zone.
Safety, yeah. For the sake of our safety, do you want to just go somewhere together?
But-
no, I'm just gonna go home.
All right.
Yeah.
Then let's go our separate ways.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah. Gotta get on my car and head back to the executive zone.
Oh well, I guess Serge, you can come with me because I need to give you the Kanabo. So whenever you find time, you can.
Yeah, I'll just roll my car into your place, grab the Kanabo, and head back.
Wait. I don't think that was right.
You rolled a slash in there.
Yeah. There we go. So, as you're driving over to Helvy's place, a large vehicle kind of randomly bumps into you. And not like ram speed, more like just you hear a loud scrape on the side.
God damn it. I'm gonna say, God damn it, I'm gonna look at the guy behind the
It's-
wheel.
It's some dude that has like a brain dance rig on, and he's like driving. And, oh, ah, oh,
Okay, it's a brain dance zombie.
wow, and he's swerving around.
Not my problem.
Well, I mean, currently he kind of is your problem.
Yeah, he scraped the car.
Kind of is.
Yeah, but if I deal with him, it's gonna cause more damage to my car, so
You just slow down and let him go crash into something.
pretty much.
True. Do you do that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like let him just go off in his merry way and crash into an orphanage or something.
Yeah, he rockets off, and he is going to swerve off onto the street. He hits a couple people, and then a very large turret drops down from an overhang and shoots at the car a few times, and it explodes.
Hence the reason why I didn't do anything. I mean, this is normal Night City behavior. Any other incidents on the way?
Nope,
'Cause,
you managed to pick up what you needed and get going back, and then
Did Motoblade fuck off for good?
for good? No.
It's been
Oh,
like
don't worry.
it's
He's in my pocket. Don't worry.
Because speaking of which, I need to run him. I need to run him over, or
He's a big boy.
get the dolphin revolution on him.
That's true. Viva la revolution.
Because I mean,
is he a counter-revolutionary? Can we turn him over to the Dolphins?
I think he is. I mean, that dolphin will probably take anybody we throw at him screaming, he's a counter-revolutionary.
You know what? I bet there's a lot of money to be made if we can find a way to sell the Dolphins red berets.
Oh yeah. Like make dolphin waterproof red berets for the dolphins.
Yeah, that can like strap on.
Nice strap on. Okay.
Yeah, they like have a little harness that goes on their head.
Yeah, like a little chin strap for, I guess, neck strap.
Yeah.
Alright, so
With a little star on it.
are we all home now, or?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go comatose for a couple of days to not be dead anymore.
I'm gonna check on that job that Padre was sending me.
The deets are on your agent. They're saying that a Chihuahua that is speculatively heavily modified and augmented is kind of it might have melted the side of the building that it was living in and walked out. I mean, you can't prove it. You can't prove it, bro. You can't prove it. It's just conjecture. You can't prove it. So it might be roaming the streets, and it might be completely illegal.
Does he want it back alive or dead?
Preferably in the message, Pedro says, or rather, Padre says that they would prefer if the animal returned alive, but neutralizing the threat is a viable part of the contract. Though it does pay less.
Okay, so there's a bonus for bringing it back alive. Okay, so I'm probably gonna need to buy some more EMP grenades to deal with it. deal with a mad chihuahua.
You know, or have a guy along with a microwaver. That's also an option.
Yeah, I have a bunch of. I have like 3 EMP grenades.
I have 4.
Yeah, I don't think we need. We're not gonna spend. Like, we would have to be in a really long combat to use 7 EMP grenades.
Well, I'm just wondering if Necker would write up the chihuahua as a full-on Borg. So we might want some heavier ordnance.
I mean, you were taking the heavy weapon skill, weren't you? You can get a rocket launcher.
Yeah, an EMP rocket launcher.
Can you get EMP rounds?
Rockets? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can.
If not, just EMP grenade launcher.
True.
Oh, EMP ammunition, grenades only, so it would have to be grenades.
Oh shit, yeah. Have to be grenade launcher.
I'd have to get a cowboy or something.
You can get an armor-piercing rocket launcher, though.
All
those are basic frag rockets. Yeah.
All rockets are frag rockets are armor piercing.
Oh, under basic ammunition it says all except grenades and rockets. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically, your standard rocket or grenade is assumed to be armor piercing.
You can get an expansive rocket.
Yep.
So it causes foreign object critical injury. Is that like shooting someone with like a harpoon gun almost?
It's more like a hollow point. It's hollow point and fragmentation rounds. Where,
a hollow point rocket launcher? That doesn't make sense.
It's something that leaves a lot of just dirt and chaff. Yeah, they do make flèche grenades and things like that.
I don't think expensive is that good because you have to get pretty
You
good in
can-
the first place for it.
You
to
can
work.
also get rubber ammunition for your rocket launcher.
And you?
Yeah, all available ammo types available.
No?
Oh no,
You're-
it's
that-
Arrow bullets.
okay. That's
I was
that's
about to say,
excluding.
are you firing a Nerf rocket at people, or are you just clobbering them with a giant rubber pellet?
Well, some of them say all except, and some of them like list the specifics. So I got those mixed up. So you actually can't get rubber ammunition for your rocket.
That would have been hilarious.
It would be cool if you could.
I could probably engineer it, where it's just a
Yeah, what's the point
where
though?
we just launch like a Nerf football at the guy at
Get a
supersonic speed.
They're smart right?
Entertainment value.
Speaking of which, we might actually want to get rubber bullets. I'm just gonna say that everybody might want some rubber bullets coming up. We're fighting a death chihuahua. We get a bonus if it comes back alive.
Do we want it to come back alive? Like it's a death chihuahua.
What about money?
I said Padre wants it back alive.
Perro Diablo.
El perro diablo. I had to get my my rolling R's back for a second there. Dios mío, es el perro diablo.
So do you want to deal with it right now, or?
Well,
that-
we have to basically wait a week for me. Like I need. Hold on a second.
Do we have a week to wait for the job?
I mean, yeah, but who knows how many trucks, gas pans, or cats the Chihuahua might be.
It's gonna be 5 days for me. So y'all can either do it, or are we basically gonna have to wait for a week of downtime?
I have enough rubber ammunition to actually give it a shot, so
I'll go with you.
let's start doing. Let's go ahead and just get some groundwork on finding the laser chihuahua.
Oh yeah, I want you to go. I want you to come pick me up.
Yeah, I'll pick you up with my car.
Mhm.
If you
Great.
send me like a parking parking permit to the executive zone.
Yes.
Yes, you are searching for El Perro Diablo, and that takes you into the Glen. Describe how you're searching for El Perro Diablo.
We could go the postal two-way, which is with the picture of the dog, and watch people scream in terror from it.
Can't you look for like collapsing buildings and
Yeah.
red flashes?
Yeah, the dog is probably dangerous. And
It's shooting lasers around, so it won't be too hard to figure it out.
Yeah. Do we see like obvious damages? Or
But I am gonna roll up to a vendit and buy some rubber assault rifle bullets.
And the answer is no. On the streets, no. You don't really see any like clear signs of damage.
Any signs of commotion?
I'm gonna say that yes, there is one guy that's kind of he's smoking his Nico Max his morning Nico Max, and he looks very like stressed out.
I am actually gonna do one of the California faux pas and ask him what's up.
Dude, I'm on my break, and this fucking dog walks up and it nearly bit my ankle in fucking half.
Which way did that dog go?
Down the street. I think it went down the alley behind that butcher shop. That one over there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I am gonna go and buy 100 rounds of rubber AR ammunition.
Yeah, there's a good old ammo bandito machine down the street that's like, hey, get your powder, get your ammo bandito.
Subsidiary of Senior Explosivo.
Indeed.
I guess I'll try to sneak up to the alley to see if I see anything.
I'm gonna change out ammunition in my
Sure,
and
roll
my
me a
rifle to rubber.
sure thing. Okay, 17 stealth. We will roll against the Doge. Oh wow. Yeah, you creep up the alleyway and you see that there is a chihuahua that's like just kind of it seems to have stolen some kind of giant sausage, and it's like eating at it.
Is it a cyber chihuahua or a normal one?
I mean, I don't discriminate. Like I don't know what kind of chihuahua it identifies as.
Does it look like the one on the picture?
Yes.
I guess I'm going to try to stealthily pull out my microwaver and microwave it.
Sure, go for it.
Disable the cybernetics.
Yeah. So do I do a stealth first, or do I just pull it out and shoot it?
Just give me a roll.
Okay.
For the gun.
Okay, I'm gonna hear him pulling out his microwaver, so I'm gonna move over there. Stack up.
Let me.
Yeah, so you zap the cybernetic chihuahua, and it's going to make a DV15 Cybertech roll, which it fails, and it immediately spins in place, and it starts to heat up its eyes, and it goes, and it just keeps barking at you, but no lasers shoot out. It just keeps barking at you, and it looks confused.
I guess it's Surge's turn. Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
there's an angry cyber chihuahua that's barking at you, and it seems to be like trying to shoot its eyes, but it can't.
I'm gonna whip out an EMP grenade and go. Allez, perro. Fetch, perro. I'm gonna roll it like a ball, the grenade like a ball at the chihuahua.
Is that the same deal where it disables cyber limbs?
Yep.
Two pieces of cyberware.
Okay.
Same thing.
All right, roll me athletics. All right, that is a hit. And
Does the dog
it resists the second one, but so it's still like just barking at you very loudly. Ruff,
It
ruff,
didn't
ruff,
fetch the
ruff,
ball?
ruff, ruff. It did
Yeah,
not fetch
this-
the ball.
This is now my turn to act.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my stun gun with my other hand and then shoot at it.
tase the chihuahua?
Yeah.
You're tasing the cyber chihuahua. Okay, give me a shot.
Hold on. I need to disable the bonus.
Cyber chihuahua 2045.
It's not my super gun.
It counts as a regular heavy pistol.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
stun
the
damage.
bonuses. I've disabled the bonuses for normal guns. Alright, and alright. Oh, so one hit.
So,
Hmm?
so you hit it for the first strike. So roll me the. So you hit it with the first strike, but the second strike hits the dirt in front of it, and it starts scampering off behind a trash can.
We need to get rid of those cyber legs.
Return.
Another EMP to the trash into the trash can.
He's behind the trash can. Not
It would catch the dog in the blast radius.
Alright.
Assuming it's a plastic trash can.
It is metal.
Okay, then no. I want to throw it over the trash can then, because I don't want a Faraday cage effect.
Athletics. Something happens. You huck the grenade behind the trash can. Something happens, but you're not sure if the animal was caught in it or not.
I'm going to round the corner and see what's up.
You peek behind the trash can, and the dog is not behind it.
Ugh.
But you do see a hole in the fence, so it might have got away.
Shit.
Is the hole big enough for me to climb? Through
No, it's like it's about yay big. It's big enough for it, but not really much else.
Is it
If
barbed
you
wire?
can you turn into a raccoon?
No.
Can we climb the fence?
Yes.
So no barbed wires. Okay.
No barbed
I'll try to
wire.
climb it. I'll try to climb it.
Yeah, I'll just climb the fence. So I'll hop the chain link.
Oh yeah, you both are easily just able to move over the fence with your raw movement, and as you do, you see the chihuahua just scampering down the street, and it turns the corner, about 20 meters away.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna sprint. I'm going full on sprinting after that dog, like running with rifle, running with an assault rifle loaded with ammunition, saying, "Get the dog! Get the dog!"
You make it down the corner, and you see that the dog is just swaggering down the street amongst like the people in that city who are looking at it like with confusion, but just kind of walking past because they're like, well, I don't see animal control. That's kind of weird.
And then, are they gonna respond to the guy chasing after the dog?
No, because you're just kind of at the like where the alley meets the street.
I'm gonna keep running after the dog.
Well, that's your turn. What's Wei Chen up to?
Yeah, I'm going to run after the dog as well. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, you're both now running down the street after the dog, who looks back and sees you, starts running down the street. But then this hippie like gets your way, is like, leave that dog alone. That dog didn't like hurt you, bro. Like why are you harassing that dog, bro?
I shot a laser through my wife. Shut up.
I,
Shove
I-
the hippie aside.
that's a brawling check.
El perro diablo. I'm just making some bullshit excuse up.
El perro diablo. Actually, fucking sick, yeah. Holy crap.
Oh, this guy.
Holy shit, ninja hippie.
This guy's a kung fu master.
So you start to push him aside, but then he like does some weird like black belt move, and he has your arm behind your back. He's like, you gotta leave that dog alone, bro. Like, come on, man. And it kind of hurts, but he's not like applying a lot of pressure. It's like, dude, you gotta just leave the dog alone.
I'll say, wait, Chen, keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going, I'll
no.
deal with this.
Yeah, I'll keep chasing the dog.
I'm gonna try and just chuck the hippie.
Okay. Oh wait, that was no. That's a 10. So yes, you're able to gain control of the brawling, and give me another check.
Yeah, doing a throw check.
Going for
A
Yeah,
lot of twos.
You huck the guy down into the ground. He's like, oh man, what the hell?
You speak of El Perro Diablo, as all I say.
How close am I to the dog?
You're about 10 meters away as it sees you, and it's going to use its cybernetic legs to leap directly over a fence, and it starts going down an alleyway.
Not a fence, alright. I'm going to climb it, yeah.
You climb it, and there's a bunch of like bikers smoking, and they look at you and they going, who invited you here, suit?
I just gotta point at the dog, let's run in. I'm gonna get that dog.
The fuck that dog do to you, man? Huh? You corporates think you just walk around terrorizing dogs?
It's an insane cybernetic dog that's hurting people.
I'm sure it is, huh, bro? You hear that, Stan? Cybernetic dog trying to terror. See, these suits, they think they can just fuck with dogs, just terrorize the less biological signs of life on the planet. What assholes, man?
Can I
Militech,
persuade him?
motherfucker, look at this suit.
Can I persuade them that the dog is really dangerous?
Now, I'm just gonna wait for the dog to jump the bikers.
Oh no, it's swagger away. It looks back and it's just like you can see its tail just wagging as it walks away.
Okay.
But the insane dog is trying to get away. Come on, let me.
Holy shit, that's a
let
good
me go
roll.
there, Yeah.
Well, I guess on my turn, I'll just run after.
Yeah, you start talking to him like, hey, I've got a contract for this dog. I've gotta corral that thing, and you blindside them. They're like, wait, what? And you just push him aside and keep going, and the dog sees you're chasing them and you go, ah, shit, and keeps running. And Surge is able to keep up. What's your movement, Surge? Is it 6?
5.
Ooh, then no, you're not really able to keep up with Wei Chen, I think.
What's the distance to the dog? For me.
When you jump over the fence, it would be about like 35 meters.
Perfect.
What are you going
Eh?
to do?
I have my rifle out and I have it assembled. So I'm literally just going to pop the dog with rubber bullets.
Oh, you're gonna pop it in the butt with a rubber bullet. Okay.
Like in front of the bikers, like get the
Get the dog. Get the dog.
like El Perro Diablo, El Perro Diablo. Yeah, no, because
Oh,
right there,
direct
that's the
hit.
butters.
Yeah.
That's a butter zone for my rifle. That's a crit.
Oh my God.
Well, rubber bullets don't do crits, but yeah.
No, but you send it a message, as even you hear a clang as the rubber bullet hits its hindquarters, sending it skewed, and it yips and starts like moving double time. But you clearly like shook its world.
Double time, so I'm going to sprint after it at full speed.
You do, as you start sprinting with it, and it breaks into another street and moves past people, and you're able to keep up with it. You're about 10 meters away from it.
Alright, I guess I'll try another shot with the microwaver.
Okay.
Yes. U15, yeah. Oh shit.
That dog takes that.
Yeah. The dog got really high
You
quality
zap it
cyber
with the
damage.
microwaver dead on, and it seems to give no shits, and it gives a like little chihuahua doggo like as it like
I mean, the
cackles
dog is
out.
blind, technically, since it's missing its cyber eyes.
Well, maybe only the laser part is disabled, you know.
It has auxiliary vision, but it's not perfect. It's operating off limited vision.
Yeah, hopefully it's not over 1 minute, cause if it's over 1 minute, you'll came back online. You start to wreak havoc. Alright, I guess it's Surge's turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna move up to get in range of another shot.
Yeah, you spend your turn sprinting up, so yeah.
Like, cause I can't see the dog once I get line of sight.
Well, so the thing is as you're moving up, the dog is going to fuck, stop. Is going to jump up into a building's like awning, and it like leaps into a window into like a sports shop, and you can see it like running in.
I'll barrel through a window if I have to.
Well, you head
That's Wei
in
Chen's
and
decision.
you. Well, yeah, Wei Chen. What do you do? It went into a sports shop.
Yeah, I'll go in a sports shark. Yeah.
You go inside, and the nerd behind the counter is like, "Hello, can I help you? The vendits and machines are in the corner." And you can see the chihuahua like worming under like displays and stuff.
I'm just going to ignore him and try to. Do I have line of sight on dog?
No, it has cover.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to try to round the cover to get a shot on him. Yeah. Like to get line of sight on him.
You
Yeah.
start moving the cover aside to make way, and evasion check because it starts to nip at your ankles.
Alright. Well, very sure.
Wow. Yeah, you just barely move your leg to the side as it like leaps out from behind the displays and at your foot, but you're able to just move deftly to the side before it gets you.
Alright, Serge.
All right, yeah, no, I'm gonna take the shot.
Take the shot.
Like into the store as the nerd goes, "Hello!" Rifle down, shoot the dog. God, I'm the ATF. Another crit.
Holy crap. Yeah, you boop it on the snoot, and you shoot the chihuahua, and it goes yip, and it goes down. Rubber bullets, so it's just going yip, and it looks completely confused, and you seem to have knocked it down for now.
All right.
You guys brought a cyber psycho grade dog kennel, right?
Well, I'm going to tell Serge to come in and disable the cyberware on the dog. And not don't break it, but just make it not work.
That's not really my dealio, but okay.
But
Yeah,
don't
that's kind of
you have
a.
cyber tech?
That's kind of a med tech thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I said, a med tech can do things like install a shunt. I can't.
All right. Now, what should we do?
Just for now, we just I did bring sedatives,
But
so I guess we
it's
could microdose
cyborg.
sedatives.
Cyborg. I know. I'll watch him with 2 guns pointed at it, and you go get the car. How about that?
Yeah, because the dog understands the concept of
No, I'm saying
threats.
literally.
Yeah.
How about you go get the car? I got sedatives.
All right. I'll give me the key.
Yeah, no. Toss him the keys.
All right. Yeah. I'll run to get the car, and yeah.
Like, I'm gonna try and half dose some chloral hydrate.
All right. So you get the car, you get the dog into the car, dosing it correctly, and you're able to bring it over, and in time you're able to hand the chihuahua over to its owner, who goes, thank you so much, man. Like this dog is a real terror. It keeps getting loose, man.
You gotta
All right.
you gotta get some reinforcement. I say, hey man, you gotta get some reinforced some balls for that thing or something. That's all I say. I'll say job's done to Padre.
And yeah, you send the message, and then soon the guy you gave the dog to pulls out his agent and beeps something back, and Padre says, "Yep, dog has been returned. Payment in full," and you get 1,000 eddies.
Per? Or
No, just in total.
I'll split it 50-50 with you since
yeah. Sounds good.
yep.
And he shuts the door, and you can already hear that little Jojo is causing terror once again, but he hasn't got free yet.
Soon El Perro Diablo will return.
And
Um,
I believe that is the end of our session. I would like to reward the each of you with 60 IP.
for stopping the robotic dog menace.
Well, for stopping the robotic dog menace, as well as handling Mr. Shakedown.
How much did you say?
60. 60.
All right.
El Perro Diablo. And we shall
That was a
now
fun little side
raid-
quest.
Yeah. Inspired off of a dog that attacked my ankles every day for about 3 years.
Did you own a Chihuahua or something?
Nope, never did.
Those things are feisty.
Evil. They only know one thing, and that is destruction. What? So we're gonna be rating Party Wipe games. When it comes to new content, on Tuesday, 1 p.m. PST, we're playing Nevada Scorched, and I'm also just playing random various games on my channel. You know, I think I might actually give the second Notary games another try, even though one of the characters looks like Queen Opala and is basically nude, except for a golden gorget that covers her bosom. Good old anime design, am I right?
Mhm.
But it has a category on Steam, so it must be okay, right?
Mm.
Right? Like that's the logic, right?
I have no idea what we're talking about. Sorry.
I mean, because I'm pretty sure, because that's what people keep telling me, is that if it has a category, you can stream it. So ergo, I can stream it.
Which game?
But well, it has a character that's basically has double D's and is topless, but has like jewelry that covers her nipples.